Good to go.
Hey everybody, tonight I'm going to lead the call on Periscope. So of the three of you on, who of you have heard of Periscope, the Periscope app? I know Tricia.
Hi.
Hello.
I just heard you talking about it. I don't know anything about it.
Awesome. Basically, the best way to describe it is it's live streaming. So you record a video, but it's live, and people can comment on your video, and you can interact with them in real time. So instead of just doing a video, putting it on YouTube to where you can't really see feedback till later, you get live interaction. So it's kind of
Is it one-on-one or is it to unlimited audience?
It's unlimited.
Okay.
I think they limit it to 150 people who can comment.
Yeah, that's what it is.
But above and beyond that, they can still watch. It saves your video for 24 hours. So after 24 hours, your video goes away and is not viewable anymore.
And one thing you can do with it is you can save it to your camera roll. So like you could use it for YouTube or use it for like other trainings and stuff too. So that's kind of nice. You can just save your whole thing that you do, whatever you do.
Hang on, I have to find the front of my notes.
Okay.
So I've been experimenting with Periscope. I did my first broadcast today. But I think I mentioned last week that I've been using it for a lot of my personal development. I've got feedback.
Yeah, I hear that too.
It's freaking me out. So Periscope, if I encourage you to check it out and at least log in and listen to other people, watch other people's. How you do that, you download the app. It's Periscope on your iPhone or your Android, and then it'll ask you if you want to link it to Twitter. If you have a Twitter, I don't know a whole lot about this yet, but apparently if you link it to Twitter, you can save your broadcast on Catch, catch.me, and then you can export it from there and send it to people or save it for later, besides just on your camera roll, what Trish was saying. So if you have a Twitter, it's beneficial to use your Twitter username as your Periscope account. So why Periscope? That's the big question. I'm following Kim Garst, and she's a social media expert. I also follow Shalene. Shalene Johnson is very big into Periscope. But according to Kim Garst, currently there are more than 10 million active users on Periscope. So it gives you a whole new audience. It gives you the interaction that a video doesn't. So it allows you to respond to questions. It allows you to talk to people through their comment feed. There's over 40 years of content posted every day. So there's unlimited amounts of content. So you're bound to find people who are interested in what you have to say and what you choose to speak about. So tips on Periscope, or we won't get to that yet. But why Periscope? Periscope allows you to build a community quickly. And there's, like I said, 10 million people on Periscope. And you can search by username, or you can search by a map. So you can search for people who are live in your area. And you can find out people that way. What happens when you do a broadcast is you get the ding, like with an instant message or a Facebook message. You'll get a same sort of notification on Periscope that'll let you know that somebody you are following is live. And then you open the app and you can follow and interact in real time. For the 24 hours after that, you can also go back and watch a replay, a rebroadcast of that information. So that's awesome. It is that you give value-based content. So the same sort of thing that you could log in and pay money for, you can get on Periscope. So if Shalene offers her next course, her Marketing Impact Academy, some of that she's going to give away for free on Periscope. And you just check in. Most Periscopes are under 30 minutes, 5 to 30 minutes of like a live training. You can scope about anything. Apparently there are people who scope their whole day, and you can watch them sleep and watch them eat, just like the Truman Show. So it's happening. Huh?
I just laughed.
Yeah, apparently people are watching people sleep on Periscope. It also allows you to interact and engage with other people. So you have your own Periscope, but I can follow Shalene, and I can watch her live scope, and I can ask her questions in real time. And she's very good at interacting and answering those questions. So if you have an immediate question, you can post it on Periscope, and she'll answer it instead of waiting for an email or waiting for a Twitter response or all of the other social media that people don't check as often. So you get a real immediate response there. And it allows you a personal connection again because you have a direct interaction. How does it work? You open up your Periscope app. At the bottom, I was trying to decide if I was going to use my own phone to show you some of this. At the bottom, you'll have your little icon. Oh, my computer's being a pain in the butt.
I think she got disconnected.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, let me check with her. Hold on.
Because there's only you, me, and Bonnie.
Yeah, there's. I'm checking with her, so. Okay, well, she said she's restarting her computer, so hold on. My kids are being crazy. I can't even. Yeah.
Shouldn't they be sleeping? It's 8 o'clock. Didn't they go to bed yesterday at 8?
They go to bed 8:30. Like on tonight, they go to bed at 8:30 because I can't get them to bed till 8:30.
Didn't I see a post that they were both sleeping yesterday at 8?
They fall asleep sometimes, but that's rare. Like if it's like they're really tired. Does anybody have any questions? I know I didn't ask you to bring questions, but while Amber is coming back on.
Can you only do Periscope on an iPhone or an Android? Can you do it on a computer?
I don't think so yet. I think it's just your phone.
Okay.
But I mean, I feel like everything goes to the PC eventually, so I feel like it might, come to that. It might be there. Also, while she's gone, we were thinking about doing a personal development group if you guys want to join. Let me see the details. We're thinking about possibly doing a personal development group with using books So maybe John Maxwell's books and like having some exercises, because I feel like when I talked about personal development, that's one of the biggest things is personal development. And if we all pick a book to read together, and then we can like reflect on it, you know, kind of like a book club, but kind of like for the team. So we were thinking about doing that. We need to finalize the format, and we were going to talk about it at the end of the Zoom call tonight. So we can talk about it now. We're going to announce it on the Team Fit and Fearless page, but would anybody be interested in doing that, like personal development group?
I would.
Okay.
What are you going to do? Is it just online, or are you going to have one of these like Zoom calls to talk about it, or how are you going to do it?
I'm not sure. Dawn brought it up to me, and I mean, she's kind of been like the head of it. Let me see what she said about it. Definitely have a Facebook page, like a challenge page, but a Facebook page. And like do prizes and stuff like that, like we were doing on this regular page, like assigning a monthly book. Yeah, and like she said, even maybe doing a monthly call or a monthly training video too. So maybe getting on a Zoom call if we like the Zoom calls better, or oh my gosh.
Your voice got big. Holy mackerel. Uh-oh.
I'm back if you guys need me.
Okay, I was just talking to them about the book group, the personal development group, real quick. So yeah, they said that they would be interested, and we'll just have to get the details out and see if we're gonna do like a Zoom call or a regular call. I gotta mute. My kids are gonna get in trouble.
Okay. All right. I will try to resume. There's nothing quite like your computer restarting and doing an update right in the middle of the Zoom call. So I tried to open it on my phone and it wouldn't work. But so I was going to show you what Periscope looks like. I apologize. I obviously can't do that because I'm on my phone and I don't know how to do that. But on your Periscope, when you open it, there's the top half of the screen that shows you who is live now, and even that you're following who is live now. And then below that, you have a list of the broadcasts that you subscribe to that are available to watch, and how long ago they were recorded, so how many hours you have left to watch them. And in that section, there's a little red box that has a camera on it, and that is your record and broadcast now. So all you do, sounds simple, all you do is you go on, you click your broadcast now, and you turn your phone camera to the forward facing towards your face, and you just talk into it that way. Then you can see yourself and see your broadcast as it happens. You can turn on or off your location while you broadcast, depending on whether you really want people to know where you are. You know, if you're on vacation in Maui, that might be a fun thing to put on there. If you're at your home computer, you may really not want people to know where you live. So that's an option as well. One of the awesome things about Periscope is when you are broadcasting, you can watch the comments and you can respond real time. They also have this awesome thing called that they have hearts. So on the right side of the screen, you can, if you touch the screen, you send hearts to the broadcaster that says you agree with them, you like what they have to say, and you can select hearts. So you get feedback that way as well. Other things, at the bottom, if you go up at the top of your screen, there are icons. You have the location that you can turn on and off, and you can choose a private or a public broadcast. So we can do like a team training where only people we invite can see the broadcast. They have a chat icon, so you can chat with your followers or any viewers, and then you can share to Twitter. At the bottom, you can also
choose to see everyone who's on Periscope on the globe or on the map. And you can also see, you can look to see who's following you. So tips for your first Periscope, and then I'm assuming we're running low on time. Tips for your Periscope. First, I want you to jump on other Periscopes. Watch a few, learn what you like, learn what you don't like. What are some of the things that they do that annoy you, and don't do those? What are some of the things that they like, and copy and use that as your own? Learn how the platform works with the comments and the hearts, and kind of see it in action. Engage on other people's scopes. So sorry, number 1, jump on other people's scopes. Number 2, platform works, comments in the heart. Number 3, on other people's Periscopes. So you can directly to the person who is in charge of the broadcast. You can also comment to other viewers by using their username. So at Trisha Sexton, I can comment directly to her in the newsfeed, and you can carry on a conversation and network with other people who are also into the broadcast. And then 4th, don't let fear stop you. No one's first Periscope is good. The way you get better and the way that you do well at anything is to practice, whether that's learning a sport, learning an instrument, learning how to use Periscope. You just have to practice and get used to it. So, and then I'll take questions. Your assignment for today. I did my first Periscope. It is at OKC Wellness Network. I'll post it on the page. At OKC Wellness Network is my name. You can also search Amber. It is like a 30-second Periscope. So when you call this your business card, scope.
Guys, can everybody mute except Amber? It's hard to hear.
I can't hear. I mean, I hear like every third word.
Yep.
It's really breaking up.
I can't hear anything. So everybody, if everybody else can mute, I don't know if we're getting feedback from someone else, but I can't hear what she's saying either.
I didn't hear anything from the time she said number 1.
I didn't hear anything.
Okay, I'll repeat then really fast. Can you hear now?
For now, yeah.
Can you hear me?
That's better.
Okay, I'll repeat it. Okay, tips for your first Periscope. Number 1, jump on other people's Periscopes. Watch other people, see what you like and don't like. See what tips you want to take, what things that you know that you don't want to do. Number 2, learn how Periscope works by observing, by playing around and seeing what all of the different options are in the app. Learn how to comment, learn how to give the hearts and what those mean. Number 3, engage on other people's scopes. So you can reply to someone or ask a question directly to the person who is doing the broadcast. You can also reply to other commenters. So if someone comments, I can go back and reply to at Trisha Sexton, I like what you said, blah, blah, blah. And you can talk directly to other people that are watching. So it's not just to the person who is doing the broadcast. The last one is to just do it. Number 4, just do it. Don't let fear stop you. No one's good at their first attempt or their first several attempts. So whether it is learning how to play a sport, learning how to play an instrument, or learning to use Periscope, don't expect your first few to be great. Don't expect a whole lot of people to tune in. But the more that you do, the better you'll get at it, and the more people that you'll have tune in, and it will help spread your influence and build your community. So do we get all those now?
Yeah.
Okay. Since I can't see you, this is hard. Homework, really fast. Your homework is to follow. I posted my first Periscope today. It is what Shalene calls a business card scope. So that one of the other things with Periscope is every 24 hours your video gets taken down. So it only lasts for 24 hours. If you're not active and you're not posting every 24 hours, then it's like your shop is not open, your business is closed for the day. So if you don't have a whole lot of time, or if you're just learning, you can do your business card. So I basically introduced myself, my name for my business, what I do, and what my scopes will be about. And so I want you to check that out. It is not good at all. It was my very first one. I even said the name of my company wrong. So, but it was my first attempt to get out there to try it, to show you how it works. And I want you to either comment on my Periscope or on the Team Fit and Fearless page, and let me know that you watched it. And if you'll write out a script for your own little business card scope, what you would say. So that's your assignment. Do you guys have questions or anything that I can answer in the next few minutes?
I figure I'm going to type 2. Well, I guess I don't need to type this. I also have a Periscope, so you can just search me, Trisha Sexton.
Yeah.
I also do
those.
So if anybody else has one, or when you create one, if you want to just post it on the Fit and Fearless page too, so we can all look at each other's Periscope. So add me also.
Yay.
What is your Periscope?
I'll type
Hers
it.
is at Trisha Sexton.
Okay. And Amber, yours?
OKC, as in Oklahoma City, Wellness Network. I'll type it out on the page.
Okay.
Your kids are loud. Anything else? I'm sorry that my computer decided to be stupid. It was like, oh no, it's shutting down and I don't know what to do about it. Okay. Well, I think next week we are on track for another team video on the training video for the page, and then I'll be back the week after, I believe, for another Periscope part 2 for more advanced stuff. Any questions that you have that come up between now and then, go ahead and message me or post them on the page. I'll try to post new updates and information downloads that I've gotten from Shalene or from Kim Garst, and I'll post some other interesting people to follow as well.
I'll type their names out so you can follow them too real quick.
Okay. Any other questions or comments? I'm sorry that this kind of fell apart because of the computer issues. So if you have any questions or it didn't come through, let me know that too, and I can type stuff into the page.
And you're sure you can't do this on a laptop or on your computer?
Yeah, can you, Amber?
No. Can I, right now?
Can you do it on a computer?
My computer, it restarted. It did an update.
No. Can
download
you
an installation
on the computer, or is it just on the phone?
I don't think so. I don't think so
either.
Yeah, no.
I'll research it after this call just to see, but I don't think.
Yeah.
But
I don't think you can. I think it's just on the
or like an iPod to do it. As long as you can download an app, I guess you can.
As long as you can get the app.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like, it's like a expanded FaceTime, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, literally that is kind of what it is, and then people can comment and be interactive with you pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Sounds like it.
Now, is the app free or does it cost something?
It's free.
It's free. It's totally free.
And you said if you have a Twitter account, can you just go through that quickly to link the two?
Okay, good question. The Periscope has been bought out by Twitter, so it is a Twitter entity. So if you use your Twitter account, you have access to recording and things like that you don't if you just use a phone number. So you can use your Twitter account or you can use a phone number to sign up.
So can you get to Periscope through your Twitter account? So if I went into Twitter, can I get there from Twitter, or I have to do another app?
It's another app. You have to download the Periscope.
And then when you get to Periscope, they ask you if you want to link it to your Twitter account? Okay.
Yes.
But you don't have to have a Twitter account.
You don't have to have a Twitter account. You can also do it by phone number.
Phone number. I don't know if I want to give out my phone number like that.
Yeah. So it's one of those, I don't ever really use my Twitter account. I activated it a while ago when I thought I was going to. But even if you just want to set up a quick dummy Twitter account that you never use, that might be the way to go.
Yeah, I would do that.
Does Periscope, because I have a Twitter account and everything that I put on my Facebook page goes to Twitter. Will that happen with Periscope if I go through Periscope using my Twitter account?
Yes, it'll show up. As far as I know, it shows up on your Twitter as whatever your name is. So mine would be at OKC Wellness is live on Periscope, and that's what it would say.
Oh, that's cool.
Like I said, this is my first time, so I haven't thought to check that yet. I'll have to check that.
Right. Well, you never know. They come up with new things all the time, and next week it'll change.
Right. Right. And that's one of the suggested reasons from some of the top social media people to do Periscope is because it's up and coming, and you get in early. And so you have, just like if you would have gotten in on Pinterest early, or you have more followers because you started out earlier.
Hi, Amber.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I don't know if I'm muted or not. Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you.
I can.
Oh, hi. It's Dawn. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut off. I think that was Linda talking.
Oh.
Finish your question. Now, I've been on mute because I'm on phone. I'm in dial only because I couldn't get an internet connection. So I'm just listening. So continue your question. Then I just.
I was just wondering, do you get followers on Periscope like you get on Twitter?
Yes.
So yes. So I'm just going to chime in, Amber, because I can help field some of the questions. So after you mentioned it, and then I looked into it and thought about it because I've had the Periscope account for a while, but I haven't really used it. I'm not big on filming myself, but so it is like an offshoot of Twitter. So whatever Twitter account or followers you have or people that you follow on Twitter, you'll get notifications if they put something up on Periscope. So it's linked to your Twitter account. It's not separate. It's something that Twitter links up with. So say you put something up on Periscope, it would kind of notify your followers, if they put the notification, just like any other app, like you can turn the notifications on or off. But if your notifications are on, you'll get a notification that that somebody that you're following has a Periscope up. You'll get a notification come to your phone. So you have the option of checking out their Periscope. Whatever it is that they're showing, and vice versa. If you put something up on Periscope, anybody following you that has their notifications turned on will get a notification that you have something up on Periscope. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, Linda, you mentioned something about how whatever you put on Twitter goes on Facebook or vice versa. I'm pretty certain that that's because of your Hootsuite link, not because of Twitter. That's not something that's directly related between that. Hootsuite is the middleman, and that's why your
everything I post on Facebook goes through Twitter, no matter if it's going through Hootsuite or not.
But the Hootsuite app is the middleman, is what I'm saying.
No, but I don't know. I don't know.
But you have them linked.
Yeah, but I don't always use Hootsuite to post. And
right. No, I know that. But what I'm saying is because Hootsuite links your Twitter and your Facebook, that is the middleman, and that's why your Facebook posts get linked. You don't have to schedule it in Hootsuite in order for it to go
Oh, I
on
got.
either of those
gotcha.
pages. You know what I'm saying? But that's because
Yeah.
you have that Hootsuite app connecting those two accounts. Anything you post on Facebook will show up on Twitter, and that's just a service of that Hootsuite middleman.
Okay.
Does that make sense? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
So it's not because of the Twitter app itself; it's because of Hootsuite connection. So as far as that Periscope, if you do a Periscope, it's showing up on Facebook or it's showing up on Twitter. I think it would show up on Twitter, I think, but it's not going to show up anyplace else. And I don't believe that Hootsuite has a connection yet for Periscope. They do have, Hootsuite now does an Instagram. They have a relationship with Instagram platform, but I don't think Periscope at this point. But like you said, anything can happen in a week.
Right.
Okay, I'm done interrupting. Sorry, Amber. I was I was listening, and I'm like, oh, I can't type anything in. I don't have my computer, but I just thought I would just field that while I had the chance.
And Amber, I'm going to add something if that's okay. Or do you have something?
Okay, that's fine.
And I think I talked to you about this, Amber, is I found it hard when I was on the Periscope. I found it hard to like figure out what to talk about because what are you going to talk about, right? So what I did was like some of the like the fitness challenges that I've written up. Like I have just like a healthy eating challenge, and I had like 10 days worth of like information. What I did was I took that challenge and I like broke it up and I did like a 5 to 10 minute Periscope about like sections of it. So maybe if you can like research online like sugar detox and then kind of like read about it a little bit and then take notes or like use that site or use that link or whatever that you find, you can kind of like do scopes on that, or you can do scopes on like proper workout form, or like if you like to bake or whatever, you can like video you like making your food or whatever. So, but I just thought that that was something cool to talk about was just like, I think I talked about good carbs versus bad carbs was like the first day, and then like good healthy fats and unhealthy fats, and then like one was calcium and one was protein. So like it just gave me something to talk about. So if you can research anything like that and then get like a list, like I might even research like top 100 nutrition tips. I think I'm going to do that like after I get done with this and like just go with some nutrition tips and talk about them. So things like that, I feel like you can kind of like work with and like be consistent with every day and find something to talk about. All right, so we have 5 minutes. Does anybody have any other questions or comments before we go? Because we're going to get cut off here.
One of my other things that I want to tell you, one of my other things I want to tell you, since Trish brought it up, Shalene has a free opt-in called periscopeisdope.com. And it gives you, one of the things that she has an option for is a list of 200 ideas that people have given her that have come up with for Periscope. So 200 topics. It gives you some more background information of how to do a Periscope, some tips there. So check out Periscope is Dope from Shalene.
Okay, any other questions? I'm sure if any come up, just post them or message us. And Dawn, I had mentioned, I don't know if you're on, I had mentioned about the personal development group. So, I mean, people seem interested. I don't know if we're going to be doing like Zoom calls once a month or whatever, but I told them we'd let them know the details. So, be posting that.
Great, yeah. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to get, give Amber all of the attention for the Periscope because I think it's a really great topic. So I'm going to post, after people post their questions and we play with the Periscope for a day or two, and the next day or two I will post some more information about it, and it's going to be an ongoing workshop. It's a Facebook-based, but it will be a workshop where it's basically a challenge group where we'll work together as a group, focusing on a book or another resource. There's so many books. It will most likely just be books that you can borrow, download, or purchase, and it will be the focus of our attention from start to finish, and we will work through the book as a group. And sometimes these personal development books have exercises built into them. Otherwise, we will, the same way book clubs do when you meet in real time without the wine and cheese, we'll sit, we'll sit virtually and discuss, important topics and, takeaways and stuff. But it's just, I think, a good way, the same way challenge groups help everybody stay on task for their fitness and nutrition, that the personal development aspect, which is so important, it's a nice way to keep each other inspired and motivated, through that process as well. So, another day or two, like I said, the focus on Periscope, I think, is a worthwhile and worthy focus of our attention. So I'd love to see a lot more interaction and questions about that, because I think it's an excellent platform. So we'll focus on that, and then we'll, like I said, personal development will be ongoing on a regular basis for those who are, interested in working together as a group.
Okay, awesome. All right, we have 2 minutes. So anything else before I end the meeting? Okie dokie. Thank you guys so much for getting on, and post any questions. Don't forget, the homework from Amber is to go ahead and add her and comment on her scope. And don't forget to add everybody else. So once you get your own Periscope, post it so we can all join each other's. So I will see you guys later. Good night.
Good night.